The Apex Legends Season 4 launch trailer gave us a pretty good look at Revenant before he came to Season 4. But also in the Season 4 launch trailer, we got a good look at Loba, who I believe will be the next legend coming to Apex Legends. And that's pretty much everyone's general consensus, is that Loba, aka Rosie, will be coming to Apex Legends in the Season 4 split or during Season 5. So this video, I hope to educate you on Loba's abilities and what they will look like when they come to the game. I'm Alarmix, and let's get into the video. So the first ability I have for you is Loba's passive ability. We know that this is a passive ability from the game's files, but anyways, supply for demand, hold button to choose a type of loot, reveal the type of loot in the area around you through walls. So sometimes when you're playing this game, you can kind of get stuck up with trying to go without a clip on your gun, etc. So if you're using Loba and you cannot find a clip or say a barrel for your gun, this ability is supposed to help you find that exact thing that you're looking for. But I think that Loba will be really useful to the team and more of a team player such as Lifeline, because if your teammates are low on things like heals, a barrel, or something really weird like a sniper stock, you as Loba, you can use this ability to help you find that exact thing that your teammate is looking for. So I think that will be a pretty useful thing to your team inside of Apex Legends. In the near future, I plan on doing a Loba backstory video, so I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel, because when you see what Loba's backstory is all about, her abilities will make a lot more sense. But basically, Loba and Loba's parents are like thieves, so a lot of Loba's abilities will be involved with stealing things. And with this passive ability, you can see that it's involved with stealing loot. But I think we will actually have to see exactly how this ability will work. The ability says you will be able to hold a button to choose what kind of loot you want to see, but I'm not really too sure what it means by kind of loot. Does that mean by class of like attachments, armor, backpacks, or can you choose like specific attachments, or can you choose to select what rarity of loot if you're looking for purple legendary? I'm not really too sure, but no one's really too sure about this also, so we'll have to see what it looks like when it comes to the game. Hopefully Loba comes sooner than Season 5, but maybe she'll come in the Season 4 split. So Loba's next ability, we know that the next ability is a passive because of the game's files, and because I will be talking about two different passive abilities in this video, before Respawn actually releases Loba either into Season 5 or the Season 4 split, they will probably have to decide which one of the two they want to keep and which one of the two they want to dump. Alright, so the name on this ability is Eye for Quality. Loba can see nearby loot through walls and can open up hidden compartments in loot bins. So I do really like the sound of this ability, and it does seem a lot more simple than the last passive ability that I talked about. So I'm guessing how this ability will work is that it will always be active and you can always see loot that's nearby through walls. Being able to see loot through nearby walls will make looting much quicker when you initially drop into the game, and compared to some other players in the game, like when you first drop in, you'll be able to see where that first flatline or peacekeeper is, and I think you will have a really big advantage over everybody else who just drops nearby. But to add on to this, it says that Loba will be able to open up special compartments inside of loot bins, and to actually help us further understand what this means, I found a game file line that was leaked from that one mining guy from the game's code, and this specific line reads, "Can sense when loot bins have a hidden compartment with valuable loot." So compared to the initial definition of this ability that you will see all over YouTube, what makes this line seem pretty interesting is that when you do actually find a supply bin that does have a special compartment, it seems that it will have some pretty awesome loot inside of it. So if you are maining Loba, you will no longer be finding a bunch of supply bins with a bunch of useless stuff inside of them. I mean, you can find gold armor in them every once in a while, but I mean really for the most part. So moving on to Loba's tactical ability, this one goes by the name of Black Market Boutique. Place a device that can steal all enemy loot. So I mean, I don't want to jump to conclusions here, but this ability sounds completely insane and overpowered, at least from what I can initially see. So really all we can do with these abilities is just speculate how they will actually work. So when I first saw this ability, what kind of went through my head is, how much of your loot would actually be gone, because if all of your loot, if your inventory would be completely cleaned out, it seems that this ability would just be a little bit too frustrating to actually put into the game. So no, I was thinking maybe it would just clean out your ammo or your attachments, but if you look at the hard words on this, it says that it will steal all enemy loot. So I'm guessing if you get hit by this device, you will have nothing left but your fists. So I think one of the few ways that Respawn can actually balance this out, if this ability stays the way that it is if this device that you place down, if it has a really small radius for it to hit the enemies with. So I'm guessing how this tactical ability would actually work is if you would just set it around a corner while you're being chased in hopes that an enemy would step on it. And I'm guessing this would be a pretty small object that you would have to step directly on for it to work. And whoever ends up actually getting hit by this ability, that means you're pretty much out of commission for a few minutes until you can find a gun or some decent armor and ammo. So yeah, I'm guessing that Black Market Boutique is a super hit and miss ability. So either you place the device down or it does absolutely nothing, or if you actually end up hitting someone with the Black Market Boutique, it pretty much means you got to kill. Before I move on to Loba's last ability, I tell you to subscribe to my channel because it is free, and I plan on doing a Loba full backstory video pretty soon here. I do a lot of Apex Legends speculation videos and leak videos just like this. So I would have to say that this is hands down Loba's best and coolest ability. It is Burglar's best friend. Throw a disc and teleport to that location. So that's kind of insane, and I do have a sound file for you provided by alot Games, and I believe this sound file is just for when you actually throw this disc down. So here it is. So being able to teleport to basically any nearby location, that's kind of insane and completely game changing. Just imagine basically an instant wraith portal that the enemies can't see you going to, unless the people who you are fighting against actually see the disc flying through the air and land. They will most likely have no idea that you are currently teleporting there. Maybe when the disc hits the ground, there will be a pretty loud sound effect to warn people that there's someone teleporting there. But yeah, basically all of Loba's abilities are based around finding loot and taking that loot. And then we just have her ultimate ability over here where you can just teleport to a random place. But that will be about it for my video. I really hope that Loba is the next legend coming to Season 5 or the Season 4 split. And one more time, I ask you to subscribe to my channel, because if you don't subscribe right now, you may never see my channel on YouTube ever again. And yeah, that'll be about it for me. Peace out.